Hello, all. My name is Vlad. I am CEO of DEX. DEX is a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. Actually, the exchange itself is the core for building the whole ecosystem. Our decentralized ecosystem also includes decentralized financial messenger like TON, like Telegram, what is going to launch, but much, much smaller. Cryptocurrency fund. Uh, then we're gonna build our cryptocurrency ATMs. Then we're gonna build our ecosystem such that we will include some gambling projects on the blockchain, gaming, etc. Also, there is building a marketplace for buying goods and services for cryptocurrencies, invoicing system, and the current payment system on the blockchain. Actually, we have started this project on the peak of the hype of cryptocurrency market in the year 2017. We launched ICO for this project. It was quite successful. We collected half cap, and the idea itself for this project lies behind the idea that decentralized crypto assets must be traded on decentralized exchanges. So there is some kind of controversy in the current situation that decentralized assets are being traded on centralized financial exchanges. This idea is controversial with the idea of white paper of Satoshi Nakamoto, and it is in controversy with the whole idea of decentralization. This is why we have decided to launch decentralized, transparent blockchain cryptocurrency exchange. And the current situation in the cryptocurrency world shows that this idea was very right and adequate. Because you see today that the largest Chinese cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, was recently hacked, or it was not hacked, they are pretending to be hacked to manipulate the rate of cryptocurrency, and still withdrawals and deposits at the Binance are closed, and they are postponing the fact of all the cryptocurrency exchange. So our idea is that all operations must be transparent, must be evaluated on the blockchain, must be fairly proven. That is what provides DEX. You know that 99% of all volumes of cryptocurrency exchanges, of centralized ones, is overstated. The real volume is just 1% of those figures. They work as crypto forexes, like forex kitchens, which are interested to earn some money to show some fake interest to the cryptocurrency. So our statement is that all decentralized assets must be traded on decentralized exchanges. There are lots of such exchanges. You see the situation with Bitfinex, which was developing several years. Sure, there is lots of FUD around such situations, but there is some truth that Tether USD is not covered by real fiat currencies. So I think it is a much more evil than the paper USD itself. So cryptocurrency world was tending to fight against fiat currencies which are not asset backed by any valuable assets. But in fact, cryptocurrency world shown itself as a community of big liars. USDT and other fake currencies, derivatives, which are based on the basis of old world assets. So it's much a bigger bubble than US dollar itself. So we see that many centralized exchanges are real scams. They can pretend that they are being hacked like it was with Quadriga. They can lose their money like Cryptopia. They can be scammed like former BTC, then VEX, etc. Like empty gox. There are billions of dollars lost by investors and cryptocurrency enthusiasts at those exchanges. So I think this is just the beginning, and when Bitcoin price will depreciate a lot after opening Binance and after finishing this situation around Bitfinex, lots of smaller exchanges will also disappear. For example, I know one exchange, I will not tell its name, I will tell it when we will it's come, but they show fake volumes of $900 million per day of volume. It was steadily developing since last November. They had just several thousand of dollars return, and now they have around a billion. And they are now closed, and they are saying their clients were closed because Binance is closed. Very strange situation, but I think that this is related to their algorithmic trading. Lots of big fake exchanges, they are pumping their volume by taking liquidity at big exchanges. They copy deals at the big exchanges and they transfer those deals, they're mirroring them to their exchange. So then big exchange closes and has problems with deposit withdrawals and with deals, etc. These fake exchanges have also problems. There are several kinds of such exchanges which just mirror the deals at big exchanges, and there is no real volume. So the time of scams is just the beginning. Sure, we have launched IEO in our exchange, and what is most important that this IEO is fairly proven. All centralized crypto forexes, for example, recently OKEX, they shown a huge hype around IEOs. OKEX shown just phenomenal situation that 1 billion, several millions of dollars were collected within 1 second. This is simply impossible. So these volumes are really fake, and what centralized exchanges do, they provide some kind of FOMO instinct for crypto investors. And when IO finishes and trading starts, those people who have a chance to participate in IO because they couldn't fight against robots and trading algorithm of centralized exchanges, they're trying to buy this token, but this token is empty. It is not asset based. Nobody really reads white paper. I think, in fact, IEO is a greater scam than ICOs, and no one of them will really benefit in the long run. This is the same situation as Ponzi schemes, as pyramids. Certainly, you can earn something there, but the mathematical chance of getting some benefit in the long run is very low. The only way to run IO fairly is on the decentralized exchange like DEEX on the blockchain, where any operation is proven and publicly open. You can see it on the blockchain explorer. You can see which account transferred which sum of money to the IO, or how much investment were really done. We are providing real figures, blockchain proven, but not just empty figures from the database. So I think there is a good chance to run IEOs on the decentralized exchanges, but the project itself must prove that it deserves the attention of investors. It must invest in the marketing, in a real product, because many founders of IO projects think that this is easy like piece of cake. If you come to an exchange, then for sure you will get gold rain of investment. This is not true, and this is a mistake of the crypto community. Okay, thank you very much again for the chance to provide information about our project. I remind you, our project is DEEX, decentralized cryptocurrency platform on the blockchain. CEO and the blockchain. Show our DEEX to Bittrex.